What's going on? It's Micah back again with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you what I traded my 2022 Ford Ranger in for this 2024 Raptor Ranger. If you like watching detailing videos, product review, how-to videos, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. First, I want to get into what I just did. So what I did is I traded my 2022 Ford Ranger in for this Raptor Ranger. Why did I do it? Because this Raptor Ranger is a 3-liter V6, 405 horsepower stock, twin turbo engine that I absolutely love. This thing is a monster. By doing this, it's allowed me to do other things with my other trucks. So when I drove this thing, the opportunities this thing will do for me, off-road, in the snow, this thing's amazing, what this thing can do. I love it. So it's got twin turbos, V6, 405 horse. It even has an option, which I just found out, for 250 bucks. Ford can give you a tune, gives you another 50 horse, which I'm probably gonna do. In the front, it has the Raptor grille, which is pretty cool. I kind of wish they gave you the LED lights, but the Ford F-150 Raptor has it because it is oversized. This one is 6 inches wider than the regular Ford Ranger because of the suspension that it does do. It does have the metal front end. That's because it's made for off-road. It does come stock with the 33-inch tires, which I do like. And it does have the metal side steps because it is made for off-road. So this is acting like rock crawlers and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I do like that. The suspension is from Fox and is one of their better upgrades that they have done to the Ford Raptor Ranger, which I do like. It's got sensors everywhere, so when I do come backing up, I can actually see overhead when I do the backing, so it's got sensors absolutely everywhere. Dual mufflers in the back, and even the bumper is also metal as well. And I do like, oh, and it's also blacked out for logo. I do have the lettering coming, fill in here and as for here. The one thing I do like also is here, which is kind of weird, but it's cool. It's got a measuring tape along the bumper here. So if you were a carpenter, you can actually lock in your lumber and make your cuts, which I found kind of funny for me. I'd rather just measure my fish and have my beer sitting there. Here on the sides, it's got a 110 outlet here and a cigarette lighter for other AC power. It's got plenty of tie downs. It's got 3 on each side, 3 tie downs on each side, and it's got LED lights as well, which is plenty. Which my other truck had a shell, which I probably end up putting one here as well. The shell, for me, I liked it because it kept all my work tools dry in the rain. And this is my daily truck, so I'll probably end up putting a shell on this as well. It's got the Raptor logo on the side. It's got the regular 87 octane, just fine by me. It's even got the little Raptor logo on the side step, which is pretty cool. The one thing I don't like about getting out, when you get out, is your calf muscle is hanging on that. Most of the mid-size trucks don't have keypads, but on the Raptor Rangers, they have the keypads on the Raptor Rangers, which I thought was pretty cool. On the outside of this truck, all I could think of for upgrades that they did on these, and if Reyes wants to come around, we'll sit on the inside. I'll show you all the upgrades they did on the inside, which is quite a bit. So on the inside, they have the Raptor stitching everywhere. They got the Raptor here on the steering wheel. They got the Raptors on the seats, both sides, the stitching, and it's even here embroidered on the seats. They have it here on the vents, which I thought was fantastic. It just makes it pop, stand out. You even got the massive 12-inch infotainment screen, which is absolutely cool. You even got the Raptor stitching down here. And then here, which when I'll turn it on, is where I can switch to sport, snow, rain, mud, sand, driving for a 4 low, 4 high. All that I can switch from right here. It's just absolutely phenomenal. LED screen here, which is cool. Paddle shifters, cruise control, everything. I can even program everything here. I have a Raptor here, which is an R here for Raptor. Every time I turn the truck on, I can just hit this R. I can hit my program. They even have muffler modes, steering modes, absolutely crazy. And on the mid-size trucks, like on my other Ranger that I had, the rear mirror or the rear window, you actually had to go back there to open it. This actually has a power window, which is cool. I like that. And it has 6 pre-wired auxiliary switches already, which is pretty cool. And they comes with a little manual. It tells you where auxiliary 1 is, where auxiliary 2 is. It tells you where each wire is already pre-wired. So when you go get to that wire, and it tells you which one it is. In the front for storage, you ain't messing around with storage. There's storage here, and there's storage down here, and there's even storage here. Plenty of storage up front. It's absolutely fantastic, and the seating is absolutely comfortable. The only thing that would make it better is if it was AC seats. It's just heated, but man, if these things could be heated and cooling seats, man, this thing would be a fantastic truck. The back, pretty much the same. It's got a centerpiece that flops down for cups. The only thing it does not have in the back, doesn't say Raptor in the back, but it's got all the orange stitching, the orange highlighting, everything else in the back. The seats are absolutely comfortable. I actually sat back there when I first got the truck. It's got a lot of room back there. Actually kind of surprised how comfortable it was back there for a small mid-sized truck. So what I'll do next is I'll turn on the truck. I'll show you some of the screen features that it has on here that this truck has. And if you give me a second, because I'm gonna have to turn it on, turn off the radio, and we'll go from there. All right, so when you first get to turn on the truck, it comes in normal mode. Here, if I go into tow mode, it'll switch the colors of everything. And then if I go into sport mode, it'll actually change the color to orange. Now it switches to 4x4, it goes to 2 high. So then if I switch it to the other direction, if I go to off-road, switches to 4x4, and it's changing to a different color, now to light blue, and it says to read my manual and all that stuff. So it'll switch to the conditions that I'm in. It'll switch the suspension. Now I'm in Baja mode, changes to another color, which is pretty cool. Kind of like the way how it does all that stuff. Now rock crawling, if I just tell the truck, now it's putting me in 4 low, I'd have to put it in neutral for that to happen, which I'm not going to do it at this second, but kind of in parked, which does all that stuff for me. It'll change my suspension and everything. So then if I hit my R button, which was on my steering wheel here, it'll deactivate the auto stop start. Let's see here. And then it has my exhaust for my muffler. I can change the exhaust sound. I can turn it to quiet, real quiet. Then it has normal, which is normal. And of course I run it on sport. You can see that sound. Then in Baja mode, for me to do the one on Baja, I actually have to have it in Baja mode, in which I'd have to turn it on to Baja, but I'm not going to do that at the moment because I'd have to put it in neutral and all that stuff. And then same with the dampers. I keep it on sport when I'm driving, and I have to go off-road. I can change the dampers, but I just keep mine on sport mode, which is pretty darn cool when you're trying to drive. All I do is just hit a button, and it's pretty cool to go. And then this big, huge infotainment screen is freaking massive. It's so freaking big that at first it was complicated to learn, but after about a week, I figured it out. You know, you got your radio, phone, map, the media, and then the trailer stuff, which I had programmed to my trailer on there. The tow capacity is not very much, but you know, I maxed out this tow capacity on here, and it actually towed pretty good when I towed on this thing. So I actually thought it towed quite well. Comes with Sirius XM, but I've always listened. It comes free for 3 months, but once it expires, I've always listened to Sirius XM, so I'll just continue with it. I really don't listen to radio. It is kind of dirty on the inside. Next week you'll see the video of me detailing this car, doing the ceramic coating on it. So that's what we'll be doing next week. Won't be doing the interior, but we'll be doing the outside for sure. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see that. That's it for so far for this truck. You'll see another type this video in a couple of weeks where I did get rid of another truck for something else. So you'll be seeing that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow me along for that journey. I do have something else coming up here pretty soon, and got a lot of content coming. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. So if you like watching detailing videos, product reviews, how-to videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.